Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another live stream. Yeah, we are finally back. We are finally back, and, yeah. It's been a few minutes since we've done one of these. Just a lot of things just wound up catching up on me and stuff like that, and I just needed some time away from, like, everything. I didn't do anything that required me to put in contacts, pretty much. Even though I needed to go to the store for the past few days, didn't really do that, didn't do much of anything. It's probably a good thing that I took that time off when I did, because, oh my goodness, the weather has been just insane. Like, one day it's nice and sunny and shiny and stuff like that. The next day it's just like, it's rainy, it's, you know, the pressure is all over the place. That was yesterday, and then today we've got snow. Not ready for snow yet. I mean, yeah, I know it's November, but geez. Hey, Gamers Grotto. No, nothing too serious. Just some personal time off type of thing. Much needed personal time off, but yeah. Oh, yeah. I can see that. You just have no idea what to watch then. But yeah, just a lot of stuff that just... Monday evening, I went to take a 1 to 2 hour nap at about 7 o'clock. And I woke up 16 hours later. That was kind of the sign that it's like, oh, hey, maybe you should take some time off and just relax a bit. A surprise 16-hour nap can really mess with your head. But yeah, it was just one of those things where I'm like, yep, I needed it. I needed some time away. This song, no, this is not, this is close to the song. This is close to the song that I had for Turmoil, that I used for Turmoil. That's a game that I should go back to at some point, because it was a fun game, and I think there is like a kind of a story along to it. But wow, it was a tricky game. It was a very tricky game. But yeah, I can totally see that. I've had it a few times where there have been like, oh yeah, like just the everybody that I watch takes time off at the exact same time, and it's just like, where's the new content? Where's the new content to watch? Oh really? Now that sounds interesting. Live stream a game that was never made. That sounds interesting. American Hero? That wouldn't be the greatest American hero, would it? Dang, I was hoping. I wanted We need more blonde, curly-haired fro guys. I mean, we don't have enough of them. Oh, nice. Very nice. About the only blonde curly fro that I can think of in gaming is the main character is the hero in Quest for Glory series. He always just had this mop of blonde hair that was just crazy. All right. Well, I think we have. I think we've kind of waited long enough. Let's go ahead and get things set up here and get the game pulled up. Yeah, CD DOS version. Yep, that's right. Okay. Now we say boop and. Well, that's good. All right. I think it was right. Stream day 4 is where we left off, I think. Yeah, that seems right. Why the yellow? Why the garish yellow? Don't get that.
You turn the faucet on and water goes. You wash your hand.
Score!
You carefully fill one of your empty beer bottles with water from the tower. You turn.
Right, because we need to figure out what's going on and why.
Say, do any of you guys know how to Madison?
Nobody's laughing. You can't think.
Hello? Anybody in there?
It may be a while. It looks like everyone's exercising those lower abdominals.
See, I always think that's a good thing, Gamers Grotto. I always think it's a really good thing when people kind of, they you get back into.
You would never dream of stealing a candle
Get back
from a
into
church, but
classic
they
games.
wouldn't miss one of those puddles of candle wax.
Right. I just vaguely remember that we needed candle wax. Of course, he's still digging up Phil de Graves.
Not much privacy, but the ventilation is excellent.
I know what you mean. I'm very much the same way. So what happens if we
You take a swig of the water from the water tower. Uh-oh. Your stomach starts to make strange sounds. Your small intestine begins to whine. Your lower intestine starts complaining loudly.
Hey, buddy, no cutting.
I'm a
It's
pharmacist.
people like you that give people like you a bad name.
Well, howdy, Mr. Pharkas. I was just leaving, I swear. Give me one more minute.
No can
Perfectly
do,
okay,
Opie.
Billy. No need to get up. Just scoot over a little.
Well, Jeez, Mr. Pharkas, invade my personal space, why don't you?
Don't mind if I do.
A few moments later, you emerge feeling refreshed.
Okay, so it's
Gee,
definitely the water.
that water's got a nasty kick to it.
Oh, bugger me. So yeah, the water is definitely what's doing it. Now, of course, we need to look. We need to look up our. Need to look up in our. In our pharmacist handbook. We need to look up. I'm guessing it's some form of dysentery. So, does it tell us where the bruises, burns, choking, colds and influenza, constipation, dehydration, diarrhea. Diarrhea is caused by too many soft, liquidy foods finding their way into your digestive system. Unchecked, it can lead to dehydration. It may be cured quickly and cleanly by eating quantities of solid foods or food with stiffening agents such as pectin, such as fibrous breads, apples, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, etc. Or C, Bacilli, Bisalicylate antioxidine. Antitoxidine. Okay. So, how about that? What do we got here? We're gonna have to build. We're gonna have to do up a lot of this stuff. Okay. Right. Whatever the hell, however it is that you say that. I think we've got the elixir. Oh, wait, was it the... No, I don't think we got the elixir, did we? It's often been found to be effective, albeit highly powerful compound for correcting diarrhea. Oh, right, because I think this is the one where we need to flame it, isn't it? Maybe synthesized with 25 milliliters of bismuth, subsaliate, with 5 milliliters of orphan stuff. 5 milliliters of orphans, yeah. That sounds right. In a test tube. Heat over flame until mixture boils. Pour into medicine bottle. And cork. Remove for, right, makes enough for 4,000 doses. Wow. That is a lot. Okay, but that's probably good. Hey, aren't you're supposed to be out in front of my store, aren't you? Yeah, we've already got the magic elixir for our Bunsen burner. Hello, what is all...
gigantic pile of 50-pound sacks of baking soda fills the sidewalk in front of your store, nearly blocking the entrance. The baking soda is the famous Leg and Hammer brand, named for the famous international industrialist. His slogan, keep one sack in the smokehouse and another in the stable to help keep it clean and fresh smelling.
Oh, that's right. No, we already poured it into our alcohol lamp.
Score!
Summoning up superhuman strength, you heft the huge pile of baking soda. Then, with a horrible wrenching, tearing sound, you cram the sacks of baking soda into your pants pocket.
There's more baking soda than there is Freddy.
You return.
I do.
Yep. It is good to look upon your eternally smiling countenance of face again.
Yeah, I've missed you too.
There is one thing that I think we may need that we don't have in our inventory, and that's the ladder. I think we might need to go back and get the ladder. Alright, test tube. Graduated cylinder, and we need, right, we need you. 25 milliliters. Boom. Yes, and the orphan, 5 milliliters of that.
The alcohol.
Yep.
The chemical warms slowly over the alcohol lamp. Now it's getting pretty hot. Good thing your calluses are thick.
Damn right.
Chemical rapidly reaches a full rolling boil.
All right, so now we need a medicine bottle.
You carefully label the bottle bisalicylate antitoxidine. Congratulations. Be careful, this stuff is mighty concentrated.
I know what you mean. He does kind of have that. I mean, yeah, that's a great example of somebody who just, he can play a lot of different ethnicities. I mean, he has played numerous
Mind the
Spanish
store,
people,
won't you, Srini?
as well
I'm
as
off to uphold justice
non-Oriental
and
Asian
stuff.
Okie the dokie.
All right. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, because the character name was Ben Jabatuya. Yeah, because he's done a lot of stuff. I think he played somebody of Spanish origin or Latino origin, in the movie My Science Project.
Cedric the owl looks lost and out of place in the hot desert sun. If you listen close, you can almost hear him say, "Freddy, if you're going to go in there, I'm going to wait out here." He always has some flimsy excuse.
Hey, you!
You can almost hear Cedric squawk,
"I'm waiting here. It's too dangerous out there."
Apparently some adventurer is out in the desert and the owl's waiting to annoy him when he gets back.
Yep. vultures, guys.
Leave that poor owl alone, you vicious fiends!
No, Freddy!
They
No!
ignore you completely.
I want to encourage them to just completely tear Cedric to shreds, please. But I've already crossed over the bridge, so yeah. Oh well. Now, he hasn't done anything to Freddy. Not specifically to Freddy, I mean... So yeah, we need to use the ladder to get up to the upper level of there. Score!
You grab.
No, don't grab the ladder. Use the ladder. Walk up the ladder, Freddy. Thank you. Now grab the ladder.
the ladder.
Now use the ladder to go up higher.
That just...
Score!
Remembering your father's advice about never using the topmost rungs of a ladder, you stop just short of the ladder top.
Right. Okay. Where is my cure? Did I not pick up the... Where is my cure? What the heck is going on here? Did I just not... Did it not put that in my inventory? Normally, it automatically puts that stuff in the inventory, doesn't
You
it?
return? Yep, it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree. Cedric is a horrible it's a horrible thing. Well, it said that I made it properly, though. That's the thing.
Now that the snails have been eradicated,
So 25 milliliters of that. And 5 milliliters of that.
this is where you... The chemical won't... Now it's chemical rapid... You quickly... You carefully label the bottle bisalicylate antitoxidine. Congratulations. Be careful, this stuff is mighty concentrated.
What? All right, yeah, I want to look this one up. I really need to look this one up, because that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's telling me to do exactly what I did. Get down the cylinder. Because we're going to need that to measure it. Get down the test tube. Maybe it's because I didn't pour it directly into it. Measure out 25 milliliters of this. Then measure out 5 milliliters of this.
This is where you... The chemical warm. Now it's chemical. You quit. You careful.
Oh my goodness. We did it right, but I didn't realize that there was a button that said more. Oh my god. I'm used to seeing like an arrow or a scroll bar or something on the side, not like, oh hey, no, look for the word
Mind
more.
the store, won't you, Srini? I'm off to uphold justice and stuff.
So we did it right 3 different times. And since each one is enough for 4,000 people. Yeah. I was up to, and it doesn't, I mean, that, and if you look at it, you look at your inventory, it looks like they've, there's literally a spot you can put 4 more items in this window without increasing the size.
That's how it all ended. Freddy'd let the whole dang town die of the creeping crow.
Oh, come on, really? All right, so we do have it, but we need to go and get the ladder now. Oh, and they have everything timed. Maybe we can.
Now get!
Huh. That's kind of weird. I still can't believe that just... Oh, okay.
Hey, you!
You can almost hear Cedric squawk.
I'm waiting
Cedric?
here. It's too dangerous out there.
Apparently some adventurer is out in the desert and the owl's waiting to annoy him when he gets back. Cedric the owl looks lost and out of place in the hot desert sun. If you listen close, you can almost hear him say,
Freddy, if you're going to go in there, I'm going to wait out here.
He always has some flimsy excuse.
All right, so let's try it.
Gee willikers, you can't quite reach that owl from here. Too bad. You'd like to wring his neck.
Ah. But at least Freddy is feeling the urge to hurt Freddy. Or
This
hurt
poor
Cedric.
guy got left behind when his troop went through. He had dysentery. He's since recovered, but Doc Gillespie's cure seems to have affected his mind, as he still thinks his company will return for him.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that is that is one of General Custard's men. Are you about done with that grave? Can you just leave the grave open, please? I need to see my good pal Philip de Grave again. I'm not surprised. He probably had a lot of hate come his way.
Score!
Alright, up you go, Freddy. Now, pick up your ladder again.
You grab.
Yes, good. Now put it there. Now go up.
Remembering your father.
Yeah, don't use the top row.
That just. That. You can't seem to get. That just doesn't work like that.
What do you mean that doesn't work like that? What? Oh, wait.
With a few quick movements, you make an authentic Western lasso out of the rope. It's like falling off a log. Once you learn how, you never forget.
I forgot how much they loved the hand.
You snare the tower top. The crowd eats it up.
Who's the schmuck with the rope?
Be careful you don't put an eye out.
It's a rope. How are you going to put an eye out with a rope?
As you reach the top of the water,
Thank God, it's Freddy.
We're number one.
What's this white man? Freddy? What's this wee white man?
I'm going to Sierra Land.
No.
boing! That one hit a 9.0 on the free plug-o-meter.
All right, now. There you go, everybody. Drink up.
Carefully pour the purification solution into the town's water supply. Excellent job.
It weren't more than a few hours before the folks of Coarse Gold was feeling a whole heck of a lot better. Their bowels were all settled down and happy. Freddy knew he could relax now. Everything was calm and peaceful. But round about midnight, that very same night, trouble struck again. Freddy was in his own bed, sound asleep, when...
Dun, dun, dun.
Fire! Fire, Freddy Pharkas! Please come urgently!
What's wrong, Srini?
I don't think they'd be wearing mouse ears. I think they'd be wearing the
office
moose
is aflame.
antlers.
She is burning with a mite more severe. The pharmacy may be next alighted. Get dressed as soon as possible.
I am dressed. I don't own pajamas.
Take mine. No, wait. There is no time to perform such an effort.
Why?
Just hurry and scheme in such a way so as to extinguish the most threatening fire.
Don't worry, Srini. I got this. Now, see, he takes the sensible path around the moose. Freddy always trips. Every single damn time. Are you really restocking the shelves right now, Srini?
Mind the store, won't you, Srini? I'm off to uphold justice and stuff.
Okie the dokie.
You were like freaking out just a few minutes ago.
The old abandoned assay office is ablaze, threatening to burn down not only itself and your pharmacy, but the whole town.
Yep. Okay, so, So, one of those little things that they teach in chemistry or in cooking or just about anything. Yeah, baking soda. What? Why did you go off backwards, Freddy?
So that's how Freddy's brilliant career done come to a screeching halt. He sank into the swamp and was never seen again. A shame, too, 'cause the rest of us were kind of planning on being in the sequel. That ain't one of my better stories, anywho. Say, did I ever tell you the story about old King Graham? It seems there was this evil wizard, and he got Graham into just a peck of trouble.
Right, so, gotta make sure to always, like, click on this side of Freddy. Ah, okay.
Yep.
Wait, do I just have to click on the teeter-totter? Is that it? Now I actually putting it on the... I think I've got it on the right side. No, god damn it, Freddy! What are you doing?
Yep.
Okay, so I think just get him on, get him started going, and then click on the teeter-totter. Problem is, it doesn't really give much of an indication as to when it acknowledges a click. Alright, started going.
You're not quite skillful enough to make a perfect three-point landing from the swing to the seesaw without breaking every bone in your body. In other words, try it. You're not...
Oh, wait. What if we go up? No?
Yep. Freddy fell down, went boom. It were a sad day. We found him all squished and not really living anymore. Of course, we had our own problems to deal with all of a sudden like. That's about when the town of Coarse Gold ceased to exist, as we've known it. But that's another story, boys and girls. I gots to be alone with my thoughts for a while.
Alright, this is a pain and a half. Oh my goodness. So, alright, I am gonna try and keep it just dead center.
You're not...
Yep, Freddy fell down, went boom. It were a sad day.
Okay. Ugh. Yeah, good idea. Save while on the swing. That'll save us some time. No pun intended. Alright, hop up on the swing. Alright, one. Nope, god damn it.
It's not...
Oh my god, Freddy.
Yep.
Oh my god, Freddy.
Hot.
All right.
Yep, Freddy fell down, went boom.
Hot!
You can't...
All right, get off, because we put him on the wrong damn side. Boom! Poof! All that baking
What
soda.
luck! What prowess! What a ridiculous solution. Still, you thought of it. You
not
single-handedly
ridiculous.
quenched the flames of the assay office by using the seesaw as a catapult for the baking soda. Too bad nobody was here to see it. They'll never believe you in the morning.
Now, see, the assay office is actually a very popular and very vital thing in the Old West, because that is what tests metals, and that's what the office that tested metals and stuff. So if somebody said, hey, you know what, I've got this gold here for you. I want to sell you this fine nugget of gold. Well, how do you know for a fact that it is gold if you don't take it to the assay office and have them test it? Wait, I think I'm going the wrong direction to get down to... Is it back? Is it... I'm trying to remember how to get down to the pleasure palace. Wait a second. Let's save it. Well, now if I remember right, wasn't like the American fire, the U.S. Fire Brigade was actually started by Benjamin Franklin, wasn't it? Wasn't that one of his contributions? Ah, here it is. Okay, because, yeah, we're supposed to go down and meet,
The boss is more than a little upset. Seems that our friend has been thwarting every plan so far.
Yep, something's gotta be done about it.
Absolutely. Now, let's get down to business. What is the best way to get rid of our little problem permanently?
How about hanging?
Oh, too quick and merciless. Poison?
I'm a pharmacist.
Too unsure. Ancient Egyptian dagger.
I can't find mine. Got one on you?
Not at the moment. It don't matter how we do it, so long as we do it soon. And we don't want no proof it was us, neither. And nothing to connect it with the boss.
Excellent thought. And the boss has arranged for a bit of muscle to come in and make sure the entire town's cleaned out PDQ. We'll be rid of that do-gooder
Hello,
and all his
J-Dog.
flea-bitten friends in no time.
Laughing cruelly, they sit back to reflect on their villainy.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I've come here to collect my my payment from Miss Ovary.
It's Olga, for those who don't want to spend another sheepless night.
Oh, wow.
A stack of naughty French postcards sits on the coffee table in order to titillate some of the less forward customers.
Yeah.
It's virtue, one of Madam's best laid plans.
Wow.
It's the lovely and winsome Chastity, a girl who really knows her stuff. In fact, every man in town knows her stuff.
Very poorly named.
That's Purity. She's 99 and 44 100% impure, but she still floats.
Wow.
Madam set out some wine and glasses. A few drinks helps the customers loosen up. The girls are already loose enough. No, wait. The customers drink wine and get tight, and the girls aren't. Oh, never mind. There's a handsome silver tea set on the coffee table. It stands out, since it's just about the only thing in the room that isn't plush red velvet.
A silver tea set, you say?
Score!
You snatch the French postcards.
Uh-huh.
You prefer sarsaparilla, thank you very much, in a cracked, dirty bottle. You
So, can I talk to these?
Bah ha 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 ha.
Translation. How much do you charge anyway? Translation. I'm sheep at twice the price.
Ba 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 ba.
Translation. Sounds like a deal. Translation. Yes, I cost next to mutton.
Oh, wow.
Howdy, Chastity.
Howdy to you, you big old sloppy hunk of manly macho woman-loving man.
Laying it on a little thick tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, business is slow, but I gotta keep in practice.
Yep. Okay.
Evening, Purity.
Evening, Freddy, darling. Has Madam still got you under lock and key, or you gonna let us get a hold of you one of these days, big boy?
I'm afraid I'm all hers, for the time being.
I know, right?
Well, if you ever change your mind, honey, you know where to find us. Mm-mm.
I'm not so
And
sure
when,
if it's...
and how often, and for how much.
I'm not sure how much of it was the mics and how much of it was the ability to the need for the compression rate at which they could record an entire game's worth of dialogue and still have plenty of space on the CD for it all.
It's about time you showed up. Ready to take my pharmacy bill out in trade?
I mean,
Sure.
yes, ma'am.
Then get over here before I have to come get you, little pumpkin.
But I was kind of... Well, now, ma'am. At least Freddy knows all about
I think
her.
you should leave.
Why, Sadie? Just because I'm using you for cheap, tawdry pleasure when my heart belongs to Penelope Prim, the gorgeous, young, obviously more virtuous new town schoolmarm?
Dude!
What? Who?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying I think you should leave. Leave town, that is. There's... Oh, it's so tragic. Freddy, there's just no easy way to say this. The girls say the sheriff and the banker talk in their sleep. They hate you, Freddy. They want you dead. They're out to get you. Something about you foiling the plan and how they had to get you out of the way. You have to run, Freddy. You have to get out of town by sundown.
Now, don't you worry, Sadie. I've been doing a pretty good job up till now, using just my wits and my pharmacological knowledge.
Wow,
haven't I?
Freddy, that is one
I'm not
hell
gonna
of a
just turn
chin.
tail and run and leave you and Penelope and Coarse Gold behind me to fend for yourselves.
You're not listening to me, Freddy Pharkas. There's man a-comin'. Man with guns. Big guns. Guns with long barrels. Long, hard barrels. Long, hard, steely barrels. And low-slung holsters and... Oh, sorry.
Sadie, snap out of it.
Oh, sorry. I was just visualizing. Anyway, you'll never be able to outthink men with guns. If you're set on staying in town, you'll have to, go back to your old ways.
That's out of the question. I left gunslinging behind me years ago. I'm not like that anymore, and I don't want to discuss it.
Stop it. You gotta choose, and that's all there is to it, hon. Either leave town and save your hide, or pull yourself together and face reality. Quit talking about potions and liniments. They're not gonna stop no bullets. It's
That's
time
not
to get
surprising.
Off of your cute little butt and give these men a taste of frontier justice. Now, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know. Hold me, Sadie. Press me to your ample bosom, and let me decide tomorrow.
You got it, hon.
When you have in-house people that they do your voices and stuff like that, you tend to reuse a lot of the same people. That's not terribly surprising.
Now, let's see, where was I? Oh, that's right. Madame Overy begged and pleaded with Freddy to either leave town or take up his old gunslinging ways, something which Freddy was just a mite reluctant to consider. So they decided to sleep on it, and though they didn't get much sleep, Freddy did mull it over somewhat. The next morning, he decided to... Maybe I better... Wait, maybe I better... Never mind. Just go on.
Really? Really, Willie?
Penelope, coarse gold, Madame Overy.
Wow,
I know I've got to get out of this town
that's a hell of a
before they gun me
list.
down, but I can't. Coarse gold's my home, and darn it to heck, I'm not gonna let some cheap criminals run me out of my home. Oh, Sadie's right. I've got to be the man I once was. I've got to dredge up my ugly past, meet it square in the face, stare it down, pick it up, dust it off, fluff it up, and put it on again.
Come on, Willie. Stop coughing.
There's nothing.
Right, so do I... Okay, I still have my outfit. Just like, walk around the antlers, Freddy. Come on.
Srini, who let you in?
Your most gracious Native American, Running Gag, permitted me egress from the outside of the street. It was then that I allowed him to knock himself off for the remainder of the day, since we are still closed.
That's fine, Srini. Look, I've reached a decision. My life is in danger. Aw, heck, the whole town's in danger.
Damn
I must
right.
take up gunslinging, and I'll need your help.
Pardon us for being said, Freddy Pharkas, but you are a humble pharmacist. Shooting as most perfectionally as a gunslinger is a skill requiring most years of tireless practice. You are ill-equipped. Perhaps you should make peace with your chosen deity and prepare to go to the great pharmacy counter in the sky.
Srini, trust
Srini,
me.
you'll have to trust me on this. I used to
See?
be a gunslinger before I took up pharmacology. If I did it before, I can do it again.
Damn
It
right.
shouldn't take long to brush up my skills. I've just got to find my guns and do a little practice shooting.
Yep.
Very well, Freddy Pharkas. When you are prepared, meet me at the edge of town, and together we shall practice what little must be left of your shooting skills. Yes?
Why you gotta put me down like that, man? I'm giving you all the old medication you
Mind
can
the
eat.
store, won't you, Srini? I'm off to uphold justice and stuff.
The store's closed, Freddy.
Okie the dokie.
Those
Why?
flies are really enjoying that byproduct.
Why? Why?
You received this letter a few years back from your
Right.
recently dearly departed friend, Phil Graves.
Dear Freddy, thank you so very kindly for your gracious hospitality during my recent convalescence. The floor of your workroom proved a comfortable bed, and the stale pharmacy goods you fed me staved off starvation quite adequately. I must admit to being a little curious of your request that I retain your safety deposit key for you. However,
Wait, was that, sir, was that you or the horse, sir? Sir.
You bravely, stupidly grabbed
Why?
a steaming, fly-laden horse plop. Fortunately, it seems to be holding together well as you place it in your pocket.
Fucking why? Like, ew! 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 Yeah. I know, right? It's like, seriously, I'm not gonna pick up a piece. I'm not gonna pick up a cow pie with,
Why, it's your old... Why, it's your... Why? There's no... Why, it's your... As some of the ladies down at Madam's have told you, there isn't anything in those drawers worth looking at.
I just thought of something that I don't have anything for, and that is... I don't have my boots. You can't be a gunslinger without your boots.
It's a claim check for a pair of boots. Your old cowboy boots from the before time. Before the accident. Could it be? That's what you get for not opening this drawer for the past decade.
Seriously, you haven't opened up a drawer
You
for
pick
10
up the claim
years?
check, your hand trembling with the memory of the last time you wore the boots that you traded for it. That monster, Kenny the Kid, looking down at you and laughing as your ear bled in the hot sun. You put those boots away, never to wear them again. And when you moved to Coarse Gold, you sent them to be cleaned and polished. That was years ago. They've probably been lost or thrown away by now.
I remember what this reminds me of
There's
now.
nothing
The extra lines and stuff like that. I know this makes sense. This, and I think it's actually the same narrator. Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. I think it's the
Mind
same
the store,
narrator.
won't you, Srini? I'm off to uphold justice and stuff.
Okie the dokie.
And they had the exact same style. It was the CD version had lines and stuff that the original diskette version didn't have.
Peering through the window, the sign says O'Hanahan's Barber Shop.
I guess it's better than Hannah's barbershop.
Those old boots look vaguely familiar.
Hey, I put out a fire last night and saved the town. Proud of me?
Of course I'm proud of you.
Hanrahan?
Hey, Fletcher, how's the plumbing business?
He doesn't respond. Apparently he's too engrossed in reading the latest copy of the Scoocher Down and Examiner.
Wow. Okay. Hey.
Sal, do you still have that pair of boots I dropped off for a shine? I know it's been about 6 years now, but I just remembered I left them here.
Let me see. What's the number on this claim check? Let me look under the counter here.
Yep, still here. Have 'em ready for you next Tuesday.
Oh, never mind. I'll just take them as is.
Don't worry about the storage charges, okay?
You're right. You're right. Oh. Why does the narrator The narrator was Neil Ross. Wow. Holy crap. Yeah, the Mass Effect games, like you said last time, the Mass Effect games, Harvey Birdman. Metal Gear Solid, the voice of the Son of the Mask, The Bard's Tale, Doom 3, he was Sergeant Thomas Kelly. Wow, this guy has done a ton of stuff, like, dude's got 278 acting credits. Damn. Holy cow. Yeah, this guy has done like so much stuff. Holy cow. Okay, he was in King's Quest 8. I'm sure he did other. I know I've heard him in other stuff. I know I've heard him in other Sierra stuff. Right, Love for Sale. Yeah, he was the narrator in Leisure Suit Larry, Love for Sale. He was in Fantastic Four animated series, Iron Man TV series. He was in Normality. He was in, okay, so he was in Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. He was Erasmus and Ivan. I knew I remembered the sound of his voice from Shadows of Darkness. I just couldn't place it. But yeah, he was Ivan. He played both Ivan and Erasmus in Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. say, you don't...
Score!
You hand Salvatore your French postcards.
Your customers may not be able to read, Salvatore, but I bet they would enjoy looking at pictures.
Oh, no, they're not interested in... Wait a minute. What in the hell are those girls doing?
Why
I'm
are
not
you...
sure, but I don't think it's legal on this side of the Sierra Nevada.
Well, no, your exceptional generosity's got to be reciprocated. Could I be interested you in a free shave?
Why?
No, thank you, Sal.
Then how about a free wisdom tooth extraction?
Oh no, mine are
I can
already
see
out.
that.
Had them pulled in the dental department while I was in college. Needed the extra money for tuition.
Okay, well then, let me see. What I got in here that'd be a suitable swap? There we go.
You're
Take
all
this
over the
bottle of that
place.
newfangled nitrous oxide I got off the Fars Welgo wagon last week. Ain't none of these guys around here wants to be the first man too sissy to stand up to my forceps for a little old tooth pulling.
Why, thank you, Salvatore. Perhaps I can use this in some of my experiments.
Salvatore's voice is all over the frickin' place. So did you actually give it to me? Yes, you did. Okay. But I could see not getting into Quest for Glory 4. Quest for Glory 4 was kind of a... It was kind of weird what would and wouldn't... What scenes would and wouldn't trigger. It was a lot more free-flowing as far as what would and wouldn't trigger than most of the other games. So now we have nitrous oxide, but I can see Lori wanting to strangle you too. Yeah, I mean, now five was a really interesting game. Just because they really kind of tied everything up in a little bow.
Score!
Glancing furtively around to see if Doug's within sight, you grab his shovel.
That's right. Never mind us, Doug. We're gonna dig.
Score!
You start to dig up the freshly laid grave. Muscles that haven't been used in years begin to groan and whine. But with the gritty determination of a professional grave robber, you toil on. And on. And on.
I'm sorry. Am I a professional?
It's an open grave. Even a world-weary, seen-it-all pharmacist like yourself, one who deals with cold sores, headaches,
True.
and diarrhea on a daily basis, still can't shake that uneasy feeling one gets when standing close to death. You carefully search through the many pockets of Graves' $3 suit until you discover the safe deposit box key you entrusted to Phil oh so many years ago.
Score!
In a touching display of emotion and a hidden desire to carry a little less around with you, you fold up Philip's letter and place it under his folded hands.
Aww.
I guess this makes Phil a correspondence corpse.
Freddy, you should be ashamed of yourself.
That just... You begin the arduous task of replacing the
Might
heaping
as well
mound of
clean
dirt
up
one
our
shovelful at a time, over and over.
I mean, we didn't get anything for it. Sadly. But we at least put everything back the way it was when we came in. I agree. The Castle of Dr. Brain was just a simply fantastic game. What do we do with the horse shit? I agree. I mean, there's gotta be at least one or two like Sierra games that I didn't like, but is that a?
It's one of those newfangled old Missa coffee machines. Helen sets it out every other day for free coffee.
Wow, old Missa Coffee. This is almost reaching Mel Brooks level of historical authenticity.
Score!
Mom offers free coffee to her regular customers. You're as regular as anyone. 11 a.m. every morning, you head straight for the outhouse, so as usual, you pour yourself a steaming hot cup of joe.
Yep.
Mom's kitchen is... Mom's...
I was more looking at the flies.
Look what you've done! Freddy Pharkas, I'll see you run out of town for this! Hop sing, hop to it! Get out here and clean up this mess! Damn these flies!
Oh, you in big water now.
Score!
Oh! I know what we gotta do! Freddy, run! Run, Freddy, run! I know why we needed to do that. I know. Because with Hop Sing busy, I thought we were. I seriously thought, oh hey, she hates the flies. Well, this'll keep the flies in one section. But Hop Sing is now busy, so we can steal the pie.
Good move, Freddy. Dropping one steaming hot pie to get another.
Damn right. Big brain.
It ain't.
All right, so now we need our guns. Yeah, I realized that about the time I got around there and picked up the pie. I'm like, right, the back of the saloon. Right, we can cut straight through the saloon.
Say, it was too bad about your pharmacy being shut down. Must be hard to lose a business so sudden-like. We here at the Bank of Bob sympathize.
I would like...
This is the key. You turn... You hand the safe deposit box key to pH balance.
Really?
It'll be ready Tuesday. Oh, I mean, allow me to fetch your safe deposit box for you immediately.
Damn right, sonny boy. You give me that shit. I need my guns. Need my shooting irons.
Score!
You lovingly lift your pistols from the box where they've spent the past decade.
Score!
You take your lucky neckerchief out of the safe deposit box. Now you're really beginning to feel lucky.
Wait a minute. The last time I wore this was when Kenny shot off my ear back in St. Louis.
Well, okay, so maybe it's not that lucky a neckerchief.
I mean...
It's your safe deposit box. You haven't even looked in this box for, what, 10 years now? Ever since you moved to Coarse Gold.
I think it's kind of the idea of, you know, they've been sitting on this stuff for like somewhere between 6 to 10 years, and it's like, oh, hey, yep, you're just gonna have to wait. All right. I think we got everything.
I'm all done now.
Lucky neckerchief or semi-lucky neckerchief. Our shooting irons.
Thank you for using the Bank of Bob.
Why is your name PH Balance if this is the Bank of Bob? Shouldn't your name be Bob?
Phineas H. Balance has cleverly situated a newfangled box camera up in the corner to photograph customers. Only trouble is, most customers don't stand in place for 15 minutes. A masterful portrait of P.H. Balance's father, Bacillus Ophiclid Balance, or Bob for short. It's got a little plaque. Apparently it doesn't have time to brush between meals.
Oh, wow.
It's a velvet mural that depicts the driving of the Golden Spike as performed by a toreador and a couple of children with really big, sad eyes.
Reminds you of Ron Jeremy. I suppose I could see that. I suppose I could see that, yeah. Right, so now we need bullets. There's only one place in town that's gonna have bullets.
Your old pistol's looking somewhat tarnished after so many years in store.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Well, okay, that's fair. That is fair. I'm sure he was, you know.
Sheriff, I'm going to be saying my goodbyes soon, and I just wanted to thank you for all your help.
Don't mention it, boy. If I could do anything to make your departure more hasty or pleasant, feel free to ask.
Well, I need some. I need some bullets.
Sheriff?
Don't.
Score!
Say, Sheriff, I know how much a law enforcement person like yourself enjoys a good hot cup of coffee every now and then.
Yeah, Ron
Thanks,
Jeremy
partner.
is a porn
But you know
fairy. That
what?
just makes
Something
sense.
sweet would sure taste good right now.
Why, I bet that's true. I'll be glad to try and find you something to munch on. But in the meantime, I've been thinking about moving to another
Phrasing?
city. But I've got no bullets. I was wondering if you have any bullets that would fit an old 45.
Why, sure, son. Here, have a box of these Remingtons. No charge. They're on the county.
So something sweet. That makes a lot of sense, Gamers Grotto. That makes a lot of sense.
Score!
Here you go, Sheriff Shift. I found some of Mom's nice hot apple pie for you. I know how much a law-enforcing person like yourself enjoys
Good evening,
sweet,
Rascalin.
fatty breakfasts.
Well, thank you. I've been so hungry, I could have ate a bar. This'll sure go good with that cup of coffee you brung me earlier.
Damn right.
Sheriff, do you have anything I could use to clean these old guns of mine before I leave town? They're mighty dirty, and I want to be prepared for my long journey.
Oh, yes. Long journey. Oh.
Okay, son.
Gun
But
cleaning
this
kit?
gun cleaning kit'll be the last thing I give you. Now, get your guns clean, get your horse packed, and get your ass out of my town.
Your town? Well, I bet your boss would be interested to hear why you're calling it your town, son.
With the sheriff's cleaning kit, you lovingly clean and polish your old pistols till they're like new. Good thing you removed all that nasty rust from your barrel. Damn thing could have exploded right in your face.
Score!
Damn right. Always make sure your guns are clean. Right, so now we're supposed to meet Srini at the edge of town. Where is the edge of town? That's actually a really good question. Where is the edge of town? Good evening, Gary Ace. Nice to see ya. All right. Well, let's
You
put...
slip the bullets in the chamber as the old memories come rushing back. Even a few featuring you and your first cousin out behind the barn when you were both curious 8-year-olds.
TMI. Just a bit of TMI there. Srini!
Well, Straney, I think I'm ready to try some target shooting. You ready?
Certainly. I am without a desire to wait any further to stand in front of your blazing guns and take my life in your hands to help you perfect your shooting.
How do you want
What?
to start?
Perhaps it would be besting if you place some targets upon the fence posts for a commencement.
I'm sorry. You were going to want me to shoot you. I'm
Okie
one
dokie,
bad
Freddy
hombre,
Pharkas.
motherfucker.
First we shall see if you can successfully strike the bottles from afar with the bullets of your pistol. Then I will toss the bottles up in the air and you may try to hit them in flight.
Right. Can I save? Gunplay. Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Fucking what? Fucking what is this shit? The hell are you, a goddamn Waco kid or something? Shouldn't this slowly get easier as he gets more and more used to it? Holy crap. I think I chose the wrong fucking option here. All right, you know what? No. I know how to fucking... Holy crap, even with it like super slowed down, it's like... what?
Score!
Okay. Okay. Holy crap. You know what? Nope. We're fast forwarding through this bitch, cause fuck you.
Say, Freddy Pharkas, you are not so bad after all at this shooting gig.
Why, thanks, Srini. My life
Nope.
and the lives of
Just
every
a
man,
big fat
woman, and ruminant in
nope.
this town depend on my being quick with a gun.
Did you not mention earlier that your life is in danger most forthcoming?
Something like that.
Might I then suggest that you might be excellent to placing a disguise upon your person, thereby making it to appearances that Freddy Pharkas has no longer around in this locality?
Good thinking, Srini. I'll need a disguise of some sort, something that will strike terror into the hearts of the bad guys. I know, a bat. I'll disguise myself as a bat, and you can be Srini, the boy wonder.
Yeah.
Do you have any leotards?
Pardon me for asserting, but this bat thing is really hokey.
Yes, it is.
Ah, you're right. Too juvenile. Let's see. How about...
Might I suggest a skin-tight costume with flowing cape and placed upon the manly chest thereof a large F for Pharkas?
Well, Pharkas starts with a P.
That'd never work. I don't want people to know I'm Freddy, remember?
Yeah.
Then perhaps you are needing to do something about that right ear. Or, rather, the lack of that right ear.
Good idea.
Dang it, you're right. Everyone knows me as the one-eared pharmacist. I need to make a new one somehow. Maybe forge one out of metal or something. I'll give it some thought and meet you back at the pharmacy once I've completed my disguise.
Yeah. Hello.
That's Mrs. Tucker, one of the respectable women of the town. Respectable meaning she don't sell it.
Doesn't sell it, but by doesn't sell it, do you mean she just gives it away for free? Wait, what?
A crudely lettered sign reads, Mom's Cafe done been closed by order of the sheriff. Health code violations is all the reason he needs.
Oh, shit. My bad. I didn't realize that throwing down a pile of cow dung or horse dung would
The door swings open. From the back you hear
would get
Chester's
shut
voice.
down.
Help yourself. I'll be right out.
Oh, Whittling Willie, can you whittle me an ear?
Willie, I'm in need of a way to disguise my ear. Do you think you could do something creative with this? Something in the shape of an ear, perhaps?
Offhand, I'd say do it your dang self. My nap time's coming up shortly. I've had a hard day of whittling. But you could maybe do some lost wax casting with this sucker, and that'd do the trick.
Lost what?
Lost wax casting, son. What'd you do, sleep your way through metal shop?
Pharmacist.
I guess I must have. What's lost wax casting?
That's casting with an apostrophe, sonny, not an I-N-G.
Sorry.
Anyhow, you can make all sorts of things by making a wax positive, using clay to make a mold, then melting down the metal and pouring it into a mold. To make a mold, you carve whatever you want to cast out of wax, see? That's what we call a positive. Now, once you got the wax positive, you take some clay, see, and you patch the clay all around the positive.
Right.
You just leave a little hole at the top so you can get the wax out. So now you got your wax inside the clay. Well, you just heat that sucker up till the wax goes all oozy and you pour the wax out.
I
That's
can
the
do
lost
that.
wax part, see? Now you got your empty clay mold, what we call a negative. You smelts down your metal and pours the metal into the negative. Once it hardens up, you can just scrape off the clay, and there you are. Did you get all that?
I think so.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Click shit together
that's
till
what
you hit
your
this.
restore button's for, kiddo. Now scrambooch.
Okay.
You try to mold the wax with your bare hands, but the wax is just a bit too stiff to handle. A feeling not wholly unfamiliar to you.
Yeah, thank you. How am I gonna find clay? Wait,
The door swings.
Help yourself.
I will help myself.
You borrow Whittlin' Willie's knife for a while.
Whittlin' Willie, I'm borrowing your whittling knife.
With your newly acquired whittling skills, you carve the candle wax into the shape of an ear, one that should theoretically attach snugly to the remains of your original ear. But now look at the gunk on Willie's knife.
I don't
I'll
care.
toss this knife over here where Willie might find it. He'll probably think he dropped it here.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah, sure.
Freddy. You just asked him about making a wax ear. I think so. I think so. I think
Most of what's here.
I think he just went like out back and just like zonks there. Now my question is, where the hell are we gonna get wax? Where are we gonna find clay? I mean, where? Oh, we get clay from the graveyard. Really? That sounds weird, because why would there be clay in a graveyard?
Leave the grave.
Score!
You grab a handful of clay from the pile beside the grave. Well, you never know, it could come in handy.
That really just sounds weird, like... Ah, crap. Wrong side. Alright, fine. Let's go down here. So, now we should be able to pack the clay around the ear.
You carefully pack the clay in and around the wax ear, leaving a small opening so that you can pour out the molten wax later.
Right. Now we have an alcohol lamp in our pharmacy.
You return.
I do.
Yep.
It is good.
Yeah. Srini, shut up. I appreciate the fact that you missed me so... Whoa. What? What's that on the wall?
It's a silver medallion recently awarded to Srini by the American Society of Salves, Holistic Ointments, Liniments, and Emollients Salesmen. It was in honor of his impressive and yet oddly comforting display of Old Gampy's Fisherman Throat Gullet Descaler lozenges.
Silver, you say?
Score!
You carefully remove the medallion from the wall.
Srini will never miss this.
Freddy Pharkas, what in an entirely unsatisfactory afterlife are you doing with my finally earned silver medallion?
It's going to a good cause, Srini. It's going to
Me?
help make Coarse Gold a safer, saner place to live.
I am hoping so, Freddy, for all the sakes.
Yeah. Just be thankful that I'm not I'm not using it for bullets.
The wax in the mold slowly starts to melt. The melted wax runs out of the mold and spatters on the work table, resulting in an empty ear-shaped mold and a table with a severe case of waxy buildup.
You damn right it does. Now. Oh, right. I need to,
That just You can't heat the medallion That just...
Can I put you in the crucible? Yes, I can.
The silver medallion slowly begins to melt. The medallion is nearly completely melted now. You now have a crucible containing molten silver.
Fantastic! That is just what I have always wanted.
That just... You quickly pour the molten silver into the empty mold.
Never mind the dangling bit of the ear. Alright, so now we just need to scrape away the...
You scrape the clay off and discard it, leaving you with a gleaming silver ear. Beautifully done. With an ear like this, you could, dare I say it, rule the world.
Score!
You carefully examine the silver ear. Fine workmanship. Nice socket for your cartilaginous ear stump. No rough edges. A spectacular job. Especially since this is your first foray into the wonderful world of lost wax casting.
Yep. I'm honestly surprised we managed it.
Srini, I think I'm ready to get dressed.
Very good then. You start to dress and I will assist you in shortest order.
I'm sorry, Freddy, are you not able to dress yourself? And I don't think we should be doing it in the pharmacy.
Your guns cleaned and loaded, your silver ear and your lucky neckerchief. You're ready to get dressed and assume your identity as the gun-slinging stranger. You return to your penthouse suite high atop the glittering Pharkas pharmacy in beautiful downtown Corsgold. There, Srini greets you and solemnly assists you in the final preening. It's a somber and yet somehow exciting event.
Possibly. It's the same guy I think that did Leonardo in the 90s.
Stately, mysterious strangeness. Nobody will be positive to recognize you now at any time or place.
Does a lot of work.
Thanks for your help, Srini. Corsgold owes you a debt of gratitude it can never repay. If anyone asks, Freddy Pharkas has left town. And if I don't come out of this alive, the pharmacy is yours.
That is of a true generous nature you are displaying, Freddy Pharkas. As for me, I would like to open a pharmacy on the reservation among my people. But whether that is fated to be or not is in the hands of someone who is not I. Luck be with you, Freddy Pharkas. I am proud.
You are right. You are right, Rascalin. Yes, he did do Blood Elf, Male, Mediv, and Nexus Prince
The stage
Schaffer.
was set for Freddy's showdown. Wait, did I say slowdown? I meant showdown. No. I did say showdown, didn't I? I thought I did. Weren't sure. Anywho, now that Freddy was wearing his silver ear thing and his old gunslinging duds, nobody except Srini recognized him. Not even Sadie Overy or Penelope knew who he was. They thought Freddy had skipped town, and they thought this new guy was just a handsome, silver-eared stranger who happened to be especially up on his pharmacology. Now, Freddy didn't have a lot of time to lose because things in Coarse Gold was getting worser and worser.
Right, they closed down the mercantile.
The general store looks closed. Maybe it's your keen intuition. Maybe it's that razor-sharp second sense you have. Maybe it's that closed sign on the door that you'd trip over if it were any bigger.
There is no need to get so pissy. So, right, hello.
You've never seen Chester Field look so downtrodden. Why, he looks like he's lost his best friend. He's wearing a sandwich board upon which has been very hastily scribbled, "Will polish ears for stagecoach fare."
Well, now that's curious.
Hoping Chester won't recognize you with your new disguise, you approach him with a friendly smile.
Why would you offer to shine
Say, partner,
ears?
that's a woeful little sign you're carrying there. We'll polish ears for stagecoach fare. What's the problem?
Do people
Why
get
so
their ears
down on your
polished
luck?
frequently?
Well, I'll tell you. Even though I don't usually talk to silver-disguised strangers, there's a man inside who's the best damn poker cheat I've ever seen. I never even knew he was stealing my store till it was all over. You see, I bet everything I owned, including my store, on a queen-high straight flush. And that bastard had a king-high.
Don't feel bad, fella. I would have probably done the same. By the way, did you get this gambler's name?
Name? Sure did. Wheaton Hall's his name. Everybody calls him Aces, and I can see why.
Thanks for your time, and I hope things work out for you. I think I might just pay Mr. Aces a little call.
Good luck to you, stranger, especially if you're going to get in that game.
Thanks. I'm wearing my lucky neckerchief, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah, but are those blood stains there?
No. Blood stain. Blood. No. This is ketchup. This is ketchup for my breakfast. See? Yeah. It's an easy mistake. It's an easy mistake. All right, I think we need to save. I think we need to save, cause right. Aces, I assume.
Scoot along, silver boy, before I deal you the dead man's hand.
Hello. Oh my God, he is!
Zircon Jim Laffer. Years from now, his brother Ezekiel will sire a son, who will beget Ethan, who will beget Bartholomew, who will beget Lawrence. That's right. He's Leisure Suit Larry's great-great-grandfather.
I want to
You
poke
prod
him.
him just to see if he's real or some sort of waxwork.
Hey there, don't be touching me, fella. Don't want the women folk to be getting the wrong idea. I'm a man's man, you know. I mean, I'm a woman's man, but a manly man. Say, did I catch your name? Mine's Laffer. Zircon Jim Laffer.
Sorry. I was looking for somebody else.
Phew.
Come on. Larry can go off with another man, and he does have intimate relations with somebody who is transgender.
Howdy, stranger. New in town?
Hi, I sure am, and I'm looking for a hot time. I've been noticing some of your fine coarse gold fillies, and I wouldn't mind an introduction. Perhaps you could put in a good word for me with one of them.
There's literally a whorehouse.
Of course, I know a lot of you boys gotta pay for your fun, but I figure a guy with my looks and breath, hey, they should be paying me, you know? Right? Right. By the way, my name's Laffer. Zircon Jim Laffer. Don't believe I caught yours.
I didn't give you a name.
Oops, I think I smell something burning or something. Catch you later.
What rock did he crawl out from under?
Okay, so there was something that came up here.
Score! You're cheating. That's a fake left hand.
Aha!
The real hand is hidden under the table. You've been feeding good cards into your hand and taking away the bad ones.
Why, yes, silver-eared stranger, you're correct.
Damn right.
Almost. As you see, I have no cards under the table. I only have this. Now turn around, silver ear. I think I'd rather shoot you in the back, so I don't have to see that ugly face of yours.
Rude!
Well, you gots to admit the feller died trying to defend his town. Now we all had to leave town or get shut up anyways, so it's not as if Freddy done any real good, but it were still exciting to have him around for a while. I guess that story didn't end so good. Let me see.
Do you think?
Have I told you the one about the traveling band uniform salesman and the librarian? Well, it seems there was this trouble in River City, and they had this pool table, and...
Yeah, that did not go well. All right. So just shooting him isn't a great thing. I want to look at that hand.
It appears to be a third.
Aha! Right, that's right, the brass railing, the metal railing so that it ricochets.
Score! You're cheating. That's a...
Why, yeah.
Yes.
Now turn around.
Is that a gun
silver
coming out of
ear.
your pants, or are you just happy to see
shoot
me?
you in the back.
Either
so
way,
don't
I
have to see
really
that
don't want to get
ugly
shot
face.
by it. Thank you.
Ooh-wee! He did it! What a manly man! Riverboat gambler in the corner pocket.
Damn right.
I could have done that if I'd wanted to. I just didn't feel like it. That's all.
Now, when
Laugh
the
at-
townsfolk
that's
caught
how you
wind
get
of
the
how Jesus had been
ladies.
cheating, the sheriff had no choice but to arrest him and return all the deeds. But wouldn't you know, no sooner had one brouhaha died down than another flared up.
Of course. You're still here?
Sam, what's going on outside? You got any idea?
All I know is that someone paid some cowhands to stand in the middle of their cattle drive, come into town and shoot the place up. Don't know why.
Oh.
It's dangerous out there. A person might get shot.
Yes, but I figure they'll get bored sooner or later, or they'll shoot each other.
Oh, uh-huh. 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 But we can go out the back here. And we can go upstairs. And we've got
encountered dozens of rowdy cowhands from that cattle drive outside of town who are carelessly firing their guns everywhere and frightening, not to mention killing, the locals. They shout, "Let's stampede the women and rape the cattle." Luckily, the rowdy cowboys don't notice you from down below.
Let me at those sheep!
I'm sorry, what?
Well, you gots to admit the feller died trying to defend his town. Now we all had to leave town or get shot up anyways, so it's not as if Freddy done any real good, but it were still exciting to have him around for a while. I guess that story didn't end so good. Let me see.
Yeah. Don't just go firing in. You're not that good of a gunslinger. Freddy, whatever your name is, I don't even know what the hell you're calling yourself these days. But damn, boy, learn to fucking do something right. Right. The big bada boom. Big bada boom. Big bada boom. That makes sense. We got the laughing gas for a reason, and nitrous oxide is very, very explosive.
You encountered dozens of route luckily.
Yeah. They wanted the sheep.
That just doesn't.
Let me at those cattle.
That just.
Let me at those sheep!
All right, there we go. Now we need to get far enough away. We gotta avoid Main Street. That's the big thing. I'm sure I would have come up with it eventually, Gamersgrotto, but you are making it a whole lot easier. Oh, and we can see it from here, right.
You take careful aim with your pistol and slowly squeeze off a shot. You did it. You shot off the canister's valve.
Oh! I was expecting to go boom. That sounded a lot like a
Freddy done
Space
made
Quest
them cowhands
success.
laugh themselves to death with a well-placed bullet. Of course, he didn't get much time to celebrate. The sheriff and the banker and their unknown employer had figured that the mysterious silver-eared stranger might be just a little too much for them amateur rowdies to handle. So they'd called in some big guns from down south, just as backup, don't you know.
I'm sorry, they laughed themselves to death? Hello? Who are you? Who? Man, you got that linen swagger. Are you gonna be Sam Elliott? Please be Sam Elliott.
Hey, knock off the sound effects already.
Right?
What's that rotten smell? Oh no, it can't be.
Did
You recognize that smell from your old days as a lawman.
I'm sorry, what?
More dangerous than Jesse James.
That's unlikely.
Meaner than Johnny Ringo.
Okay.
Deadlier than William Money. More fun at cocktail parties than Rooster Cogburn.
Well, that didn't take much.
It's the legendary Lever Brothers.
Yep, it's us, handsome silver-eared stranger.
Why, thank you.
And we're here to put you 6 feet under.
What?
Good question.
Your fervent prayer is that your few minutes of target practice with Srini will be sufficient preparation for odds like this.
Ah, shit. Let's face it, I'm a wuss.
With his refurbished shooting skills, Freddy was able to blast the
Oh,
Lever brothers
yes.
to smithereens. Now,
On easy
with those
mode.
varmints out of the way, Freddy figured that was the end of the story. That
Right?
somehow the Lever brothers was responsible for everything that had been going on in town. But
Obviously.
Freddy was wrong. The Lever brothers had been hired for the task of getting rid of Freddy by whomever had hired the cowhands, and whomever was in cahoots with Sheriff Shift and PH Balance. And no sooner had Freddy's guns stopped smoking than he heard a familiar twang and a few chords of someone's theme music.
What was that? Could it be? No. What would he be doing way out here in the middle of nowhere? You haven't heard that chord in years, and yet here it is again. Strangely recognizable after all this time. In your heart you know it must be him. And yet... How did he find you? Will he be fooled by your disguise? Does he still eat paste?
I doubt it.
Kid, I want you out of town by sundown.
Well, sure, stranger. I'll be riding out of town well before sundown, leaving your sorry carcass for the buzzards to pick apart.
Ken
Will not.
Will too.
Not.
Kenny the
Two.
Kid.
N.
E.
I refuse to play this juvenile word game with you.
I refuse to play this juvenile word game with you.
What are you doing now, repeating everything I say?
What are you doing now? Repeating everything I say?
So that's why they call you Kenny the Kid. Because you are nothing but an immature little child, an anal retentive case of arrested development, with an unresolved edible complex and probably codependent to boot. You were a punk when I faced you back in St. Louis, and you're still a
Freddy!
punk.
You're,
Say your
you're
prayers, outlaw.
disguised, you idiot!
Say your prayers, outlaw.
Now cut that out.
St. Louis? I didn't know anybody with a silver ear in St. Louis, yet somehow you seem vaguely familiar.
Maybe we'll have time to compare yearbook photos. In hell!
I'm sorry. What? I clearly shot him first. Thank you.
Well, you may have knocked the gun out of my hand, hero, but you couldn't stop me from hitting you anyway. Sorry I got a mite sloppy when I pierced your ear.
Oh dear God, it's not the other
Looks
ear.
like you'll bleed to death in a few seconds. Guess now I can tell Penelope that you won't be interfering with her plans anymore.
I'm sorry.
Penelope? What did he say? Your head's swimming, but you're sure he said Penelope?
Yeah.
Could it be her? Could she be the cause of all this?
Score!
You weakly pull the neck.
Score!
You place your lucky neckerchief on your ear and press on it to staunch the flow of blood. With your last remaining ounce of strength, you pull yourself up and stumble off towards the schoolhouse to see Penelope.
So does Freddy have half an ear now?
Penelope the sweet.
All told?
Penelope, my beloved. Penelope the traitor.
Freddy dragged his bleeding
I'm sorry, does
self over to the
Penelope
schoolhouse.
really feel the same way about
Anger
you
and
as you
hurt
do
was
her?
Just ripping at his gut like a swarm of botflies on roadkill. Only worse, cause Freddy, unlike roadkill, was still alive. The schoolhouse door was unlocked for once, and Freddy walked right on in.
Crawled, right?
When
Crawled
Freddy
in?
stepped inside, Penelope was standing at the desk, packing in a hurry. She didn't even notice him come in. Gazing at her like that, Freddy saw her for the conniving snake in the grass she really was. All the bitter hurt and betrayal and rage was too much for Freddy to hold down. It churned around inside of him and finally welled up, bubbling to the surface in a furious storm of outrage.
Yep.
Hey, Penelope, what gives?
Really? That's outrage.
Why, it's you. The silver handsome-eared stranger.
Handsome
yes!
silver-eared stranger, you mean?
Oh, right. I thought Kenny had taken care of you.
He tried.
Are you kidding? He did just the opposite. He hurt me. Just look at my ear.
Why, you poor man. You poor, brave cowboy. You're wounded. Here, allow me to tear a strip off my undergarment.
Oh, Freddy. You're not...
Penelope slowly moved her hands up to her bodice and began to
Willie?
carefully unbutton it, one button at a time, staring straight into Freddy's eyes.
How does she
You know,
not recognize Freddy?
Ever since I saw you capture that big, bad gambler at the saloon, I've been thinking about you. Thinking about how I wanted you.
She slowly slipped her hands under the fabric.
And pulled out a gun.
Could this be my Penelope? Is it hot in here? Or is it just me?
It's just you.
And what's with all this echo?
Thinking about how I needed you.
And before
Penelope.
Freddy knew it, Penelope yanked a derringer from her bosom and aimed it at him.
Dead, that is. Drop him, gunslinger. Now!
Yes, ma'am. I am just gonna go ahead and drop them. Or the game is gonna crash. Well. That's fun. That is tons of fun.
You encountered, luckily, that just doesn't.
Let me at those cattle!
Oh, okay. So I did something that the game was totally not expecting, and they're like, wait a minute, dude did what? Dude pulled out his guns and tried to do what? Bail! Yeah. Gotta love just like completely
You take careful aim with your pistol
confusing
and
the game.
slowly. You did it.
Score.
Yipperoonie, Freddy done.
When you're just too badass. Oh wait, can we just fast forward past that? Oh yes, we can. Yeah, let's just fast forward past this.
Fred.
We've already done all this shite.
What was that?
That was me
Could it
typing
be?
in Ken.
No, how did...
kid. Whip,
Yeah.
What do you so
Say
no?
Say look.
Maybe.
Well, you may have knocked the
What?
score.
You
Score.
with your
Freddy.
Yep. So literally just drop your pants.
When Fred.
Hey, Penelope.
Oh,
Hands.
oh, what?
Yeah. We've already heard all this. Thank you. Thank you.
Penelope.
You know,
She's
Could this?
thinking
and
dead.
You resignedly unbuckle your holsters, letting your gun slip to the floor.
Yep.
Penelope appears to relax a little, but her finger is still on the trigger of the Derringer. Looks like she might shoot at any moment.
Score.
You grab the slate and whip it around just in the nick of time.
I tend to whip it out just in the nick of time.
As you bend down to pick up your gun belt, Penelope hurls the Derringer straight at your head.
Well, that's actually kind of well thought out, ma'am.
Before I kill you, Mr. Gunslinging Stranger Hero type, let's just find out who you really are behind that silver ear.
It's a silver ear. It's a prosthetic. Who the hell do you know that's missing that
Freddy.
fucking right ear?
You?
Yes, it's me.
No.
Surprise!
Yes, it is I.
Oh dear
Boy,
God,
you
you're
can take
fucking
the
English
wicked villainous,
teacher.
hoodwinking, double-crossing, lying slut out of the school teacher, but you can't take the school teacher out of the wicked villainous, hoodwinking, double-crossing, lying slut. Why,
Damn,
Penelope? Why?
Freddy.
Why on earth have you done all of this?
Oh, I may as well tell you, you little runt. You know too much for me to let you live.
Wow.
All right, here goes. I had just finished my education back in western Pennsylvania at the local Meadville Normal School when I saw a small ad on the school bulletin board seeking teachers for a, quote, lovely little village way out west nestled high in the Sierra Nevada mountains. I wrote a letter of inquiry and was offered the position by the Course Gold Board of Education.
There's
They
Board
even
of
sent me
Education?
stagecoach fare. Soon after my arrival, which you saw in the prologue, I believe. Am I boring you? Oh, good. I noticed the oily swamp behind the schoolhouse. Being a good Pennsylvania oil country girl, I grasped immediately that Course Gold was literally oozing money. But I could never afford to buy mineral rights on the meager pittance they pay a single, unwed female teacher, so I made a little arrangement with Mr. Balance. He foreclosed whichever mortgages he could, and convinced Sheriff Shift to shut down everyone else. Balance would get the land and buildings for a song and give me the mineral rights I wanted, as long as I gave him what he wanted.
What? But Penelope, you seem to be such a sweet, innocent young woman.
Right?
How could you be such a sleazebag?
If it was just a question of getting married, I would have married you, Hooks.
It had to be me, Freddy, don't you see? It's always the person you least suspect.
Well, I didn't suspect Srini. Couldn't it have been him?
Right?
Well, it's a little late for that now.
Wait. I really didn't suspect me.
Well, if it's you, then I'm doing the town a favor by disposing of you, aren't I?
Penelope eyes the lantern sitting on the newel post.
Oops!
Could
How
you be
clumsy of me.
If you set
Well, Course Gold won't be needing a schoolhouse anyway.
if you set the oil on fire, that's
There were a
not
lot of other
good.
people I didn't suspect.
That's not good.
You can't It's...
All right. Tip yourself. Tip. Thank you. Now, come on over here.
You scooch the chair closer.
Okay, so now we got ourselves a silver ear.
That just... That... It's too late to wear that thing. Smart thinking. You frantically give the silver ear a few quick rubs on the stone floor. In a trice, the silver ear gets a sharp edge, ragged and rough, but sharp enough to be dangerous.
Yes. Now, cut yourself.
Nope, Freddy didn't quite make it out of that schoolhouse alive.
Fucking
nope,
what?
Nope.
Fucking what?
When Fred...
Hey,
Oh!
Hands...
Oh, why you...
Wow, they are very demanding.
Penelope...
You know...
Jeez,
could this...
Think... Dead!
Score! You grab...
Wow! They are very demanding. No. You have to hit it just right. Like
Before I kill... Fred?
Yes.
No.
Bull.
Yada. Talk.
But...
But Penelope...
Well,
like... Wait!
Well...
Penelope...
Oops!
Oh dear. Whoopsie doodle. There we go. Okay, so over, grab the ear.
Score!
Take the ear.
It's smart. Score! You managed to slice into the score.
Don't stand around there, Freddy.
Justice will be done, madam.
Damn, I knew I shouldn't have wasted my time packing those student folders. I shall allow you to choose the manner of your demise.
Say what?
Oopsie.
Penelope grabs one of the...
Score!
Grab one as well.
Oh! I wonder, did I forget to mention downstairs that Meadville Normal had the nation's first female fencing team? On guard.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Give me a break. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Apparently I'm doing something good. Oh, okay, so I have to tell it up or down based on her actions. Aha! Ah! Ha! Yes!
Foiled me.
It's not a foil, it's a saber. A foil is straight and has two sharp edges, unless it's the smaller French foil, which is dull and is used chiefly for thrusting. A saber, like this one, is curved and has one sharp edge. As a teacher and a member of the fencing team, you of all people should have known that.
Right?
Oh no.
Duh.
Foiled, defeated, and corrected. Now I really feel bad.
You damn well
And thank
should.
God for my high school intramural sports program. Otherwise, I'd be fettuccine Alfredo by now.
Score!
He kind of is.
Hey, it's you! I recognize you now from the old neighborhood. Freddy something.
Good to see you again, Kenny. I hope I didn't hurt your hand out there in the street.
That just...
Whoa, that was you out there? I did.
No, not my hair, Kenny, but this.
Yeah. Hurling your sharpened ear like a Chinese throwing star, you whip it at Kenny, catching him right in the throat.
What?
Score!
Oh, I have so many questions.
Yes, sir. By gum, by cracky. With his
I have
weird
so
good
many
ear all
questions.
mangled and grody, Freddy managed to leap from the schoolhouse just seconds before it went up in the biggest conflagration coarse gold had ever seen. The truth came out about Penelope and how she'd been plotting to buy up all the oil rights. There was no earthly way she could have survived the blast. Still, it were curious how they never recovered her body. Sheriff Shift and P.H. Balance were run out of town on a rail. The townsfolk leased the oil rights to some big developers. Soon everybody was rolling in dough, sprucing
The
up the town
RX
and
means
revitalizing
pharmacist.
Corso.
RX
Me,
is
I eventually
the
found
symbol
whittling
for
knife,
a
all
pharmacy
gunked
or
up.
for a
I don't
prescription.
remember dropping it. Must have had a spell of stupidity or something. And as for Freddy, well, he made himself another couple of silver prosthesii. One to replace the ear that Kenny just shot off, and one to replace the silver ear that ended up fatally lodged in Kenny's neck. What with all the fuss, Freddy was able to keep his gunslinging identity a secret. And it were a good thing, too, 'cause Freddy's adventures was far from over. But that little nipper is another story.
That we will
Now,
probably
get off
never
my lap.
hear.
You're starting to compact my vitals.
All right.
Now the whole town still remembers how the old schoolhouse was blown to embers, though Miss Prim's body was never ever found.
It's atomized.
The sheriff and the banker made the folks of course go red with anger. They tarred and feathered and ran 'em out of town. And Serini, he became an ordinary Rexall TP shaman down on the Pecos where engine hearts still burn. While the townsfolk safe from danger talk about that silver earlobe stranger. Where did he come from and when will he return? Pharkas, Freddy Pharkas. Black gold fields were his legacy. Freddy Pharkas, Freddy Pharkas. Peerless, earless, and free.
He is not earless. He has at least half an ear left. He has at least half an ear. Where'd you get the horse, Freddy? Where did you get the horse? And why are you on top of the Sierra logo? Is that a magical horse? Because normally horses don't stay up like that this long. Like, that is some impressive stamina for that horse. The end. So, yeah, that. You're gone. Well, he is being ridden by a pharmacist, so I mean, if anybody can keep a horse up that long, oh yeah, it's gonna be a pharmacist. I could really do without the whip sounds. Thank you, Owl. Whips have never been a huge thing for any of your games. Like, occasionally, but not like, you know. Anyway. So, yeah. Oh my god. Freddy, Pharkas, and Red Dead Redemption. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't pay a little bit of homage to it. Yeah, like just
Freddy, you?
Why, Penelope? Why? Why on earth have you done all this?
I suppose I can
Sorry,
tell
what?
you.
What?
You know too much already, so I can never let you live. I had just finished my education back in western Pennsylvania at the local Meadville. Oh, wait a second, Josh, can I ask you a question?
Cut!
Shelley, how many times do we have to do this damn scene?
It's just that I don't understand my motivation for this speech.
Right?
Oh, jeez.
I mean, why would Penelope reveal all this to Freddy? Why doesn't she just kill him and get on with it, for crying out loud?
Right?
Just do it, all right? I want to get home tonight. Look, I've got people coming in from the coast.
This is about acting, Gil. You wouldn't know anything about that.
Shell, it's just a plot device so that the audience understands what's going on. Otherwise, we leave a lot of unanswered questions.
Oh, can't we just put it in the manual instead, Joshy, sweetie, booby, honey? It's just so dull.
Right?
No, they might read it before they finish the game. Ready to take it again?
All right,
Oh, no.
fine, I suppose.
And action!
I appreciate that. That's very nice. Very, very nice. So yeah. They definitely had a good sense of humor with this.
Ow!
Oh, God.
You hit me again. No. You really hit me.
Dude, you're gonna be playing Leonardo.
Yes, I'm cut, and I'm bleeding too.
You're gonna be using two
I hope
swords.
it's serious, you little wimp.
Excuse me, can I say something here? I am gonna sue. This is what happened to Margaret Hamilton, you know.
Where are you bleeding?
My finger.
You'll never pick his ear with that finger again.
Oh, you just shut up, Miss Thing. This is all your fault, you know.
Damn!
Can you suffer through one more take, Gil?
Oh, sure, Josho, and I'll just bleed to death. But you'll have your game. That's what you want, isn't it? That's what you really want. That's all this is about. You. All right, come on, let's do it. What are we waiting for? Come on, people, let's go. All right, come on, let's do it. What are we waiting for? Come on, people, let's go. We're losing the light.
Gil, use the pain. Directed at Shelley.
All right.
There you go. Yep. Dude, he's gonna kill her. He will fucking kill her.
Oh, my formal fellow, I am but a weary traveler from a land far, far away. Cut!
What was wrong with that?
The accent slipped, babe.
Good.
I didn't hear any Italian creeping in. I thought it was pretty good.
You don't like my accent? You call my agent. I can't work under these conditions. I'm going to my trailer.
I'm sorry.
Antonio, don't walk on the ants.
Ants? That's what I think of your lousy ants.
Meanwhile, the barber flip-flop between a bad
Mike,
Italian
get
and
Antonio's
bad
agent on the phone. Steve, get the rest of the programmers
Irish.
down here. Gil, take 5.
I'm sorry, that barber still is just fucking me up because he went between like bad Irish and bad Italian. It's like
Double, stunt double. Hey, I said stunt double. I'm not gonna do this jump myself. I could break my neck. I'm going to my trailer.
Gil, just do it.
Oh, yeah, right. Like that's in my contract. My stunt double is supposed to handle this.
that's
She
why
can't. She quit yesterday.
She?
Oh, really? Why?
Really?
People, work with me here. Huh? I'm sensing reluctance. Now, please, just do the jump before we lose the assay set, all right?
Oh, honey, doesn't this scene take place at night?
Well, we're shooting day for night. It's cheaper. The artists will fix it in post-production.
Oh,
Not back when this was made, they won't.
Off the set, Millie!
Oh, but I wanted to watch Gil break his neck.
We're going to
Get
the
out!
school.
He's nervous enough about doing the scene without you watching him. Ready, Gil?
I'm sorry, shouldn't you have the
This is ridiculous. I swear, I will sue if something goes wrong. This is what happened to Margaret Hamilton, you know.
Just do it. And action!
Ow! Workers' comp! Workers' comp!
Wow, really? Really? Oh, they put a lot of effort into this. I'm kind of impressed. It's ready to go work fiction. People, it's not supposed to. A total of 34 animals were injured or maimed in the making of this game. After all, we could accept nothing less than total and complete realism. Wow, they went full Heaven's Gate on this shit. Like, oh yeah, we killed the fucking, we hurt the horses. All right, and I think this is just going back, cycling through from the start. So, all right, that was Freddy Pharkas, Frontier Pharmacist, for the second time on this channel, this time with you beautiful, beautiful people here with us. Oh boy, that game just gets weirder and weirder the more you know about it. Like, Leisure Suit Larry's great-great-grandfather, I can handle. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I can handle that. Now, the whole, Cedric, or Cedric, Cedric I could have done without. I really hate, I hate Cedric. I hated Cedric when I first saw him. Oh, I wanted to just bunt that little bastard right into the, I mean, as is, King's Quest V is quite possibly the best example, and I think where they actually get the term moon logic from. And I think that's what we're gonna do next, Gamers Grotto. I think we're gonna do Duckman next. I need to make sure that I can get it to work properly with OBS and everything like that, but I think that's where we're gonna head next. I also need to make sure that there's no copyright or licensed music on there. Because, yeah, that's always difficult. That's always a hassle to deal with. Because it's like you live stream, they don't say anything. afterwards, they're like, oh, hey, by the way, while you were live streaming, there was this and this and this. And like Toonstruck, there was one random song that was playing in the background that was a licensed song. And it was like, oh, that just, yeah, it's like, oh, okay. And then I had to tell them, okay, well, mute that music and stuff. That takes hours and hours. But I mean, okay, so you're saying that you streamed it, no problem, no issues. Excellent. That is great to hear. I wish there was a, like a database of some sort of like old games and stuff where they're like, oh yeah. So this, yeah, don't worry about it. This one has no copyright music. This one does, stuff like that. That would be nice, Just a little something, just a little consideration for the live streamers and the video makers and the content creators and the people that are trying to remind people of these games. That being said, I would still like to see Lowe's idea for Freddy Pharkas 2. It sounded like he might have had an idea in his head as to where it was going from here. And I would love to I would love to see what he had in mind. Minus the abstract, obscure timing for, hey, save the town without actually giving us a set time limit. It's like, that was completely random. I don't know if it was a certain amount of actual time or certain amount of screen changes. I would not be surprised if Al had something percolating somewhere in the back of his mind. Because, I mean, this was the time period where everybody was like, no, we might, if we do a good job, we might be able to squeeze a sequel out of Sierra, and let's have ideas. Always have ideas for sequels. But anyway, I do believe that's where we're going to end for tonight. So Sunday we will start with the Duckman game. I really hope they got all the voice cast, because I really want to hear Jason Alexander just being rude, crude, and just an asshole. Oh, Mad Dog McCree, that one rings a bell. I can't remember where from, though. I know yeah. That's just one of those things where it's like, oh, now that one. Oh, that was an FMV game, right. Now, I do remember there was like this Western on the Commodore 64 where you played a sheriff, or you played a marshal, and you had to talk to people. You had to talk to a certain amount, you talked to some people, and if you chose the right options, they would walk away, and they'd step down, they'd step back, and they'd walk away. If you didn't, they'd just draw on you right then and there. And if you got somewhere in the middle, sometimes they'd like start to walk away and then draw, or they'd walk away and then like duck back out of the door and shoot. And you literally, you had to be like, you had to have your, like, once you got done talking, you had to draw your gun and watch them and just wait for them and see if they came back out or not. And you could take one shot and you got shot in the arm and you had a bandage, and the doc, provided you didn't like piss the doc off or shoot the doc towards the beginning of the game, you'd get bandaged up and you'd have a second chance. I can't remember what the hell the name of this game was now, but that was my first experience with a Western game. And it was amazing. Now, that doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me that Tim Curry would reprise his role as King Chicken, because I don't think Tim Curry can say no to anything. He's just like, what? You want me to do work? Sure. Let's go. Oh, you want me to be this cheesy, horrible, like, Russian communist that's, like, escaping capitalism? Yes. I will totally do it, and he always put in 100%. He always just like, he'd go to the hills. That's actually kind of surprising. Oh yeah, after his stroke, I mean, yeah, strokes take a hell of a lot out of you. I remember a friend of mine, when his dad had a stroke, it was just, his dad just lost a shit ton of weight, like almost all at once, and just like, oh yeah, he was his cognitive ability was very, 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 very repressed. Yeah, strokes are, strokes are kind of hit and miss, because it's like, I know people who've had many strokes that they just shrugged off. They never had to go to the hospital or anything like that. But then, people who have major strokes that just, this is absolutely life-changing for them. It's like, it's scary. It's really kind of scary as far as stuff like that goes. So yeah, I mean, I guess he's saying no to a lot of stuff these days, but that's mostly because he can't do much else. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a matter of trying to work things through through the working neurons of your brain and being like, okay, really understanding what you're hearing, then formulating a response, and then, actually saying your response. So it's like, we take a lot of this type of stuff for granted right now because, well, it seems like, oh yeah, we can respond quick as anything. But it's like when a massive part of your brain isn't working, that's just going to make it super slow and super just difficult to deal with. But anyway, I do believe I am going to call it a night. As always, thank you guys very much for being here. Gamers Grotto, Rascalin, Curious, all the little lurkers in the background. As always, Pretty Wolves for helping out on Patreon. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button and ring the bell. If you like the video, don't forget to press the like button. And follow us on Twitter over at Ollamh Producers, just in case YouTube doesn't want to tell you when we're starting a live stream and stuff like that. All of this so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!